and then start loading up the game.
Okay.
Hello, people of YouTube. I'm Parsons of Polarity Products. Joined here by Aiden.
Hello.
As you can probably tell, we're going to be playing the new Crash Bandicoot Trilogy.
Yay! Crash is back!
I've been looking forward to this.
Crash is back!
A smashing blast from the past.
And,
Developed by Vicarious Visions.
yeah, this isn't a blind playthrough, obviously. We've played through the PS1 games, and also we have already started playing this when we first got it, so it's not new to us, but we're still going to play it for you anyway. We don't mind playing through this multiple times because it's so good.
I'll just play it again and again and again and again. You like it, don't you, with the nose?
Yeah, I love how the nose flops outside. Doing. Obviously, you've got all three games from the original trilogy on here. We are going to do the first one first, which seems natural. And the reason it came up with that licensing thing and everything is because I've already started playing it on my own profile, but so that all the trophies pop up and everything, so you can see how to get certain trophies as we're playing through it. We've started a new game on a different profile.
Dr. Cortex, we haven't determined the cause of past failures.
These new intros look so good.
Oh yeah.
Bandicoot will be my general. He will lead my Cortex commandos to world domination. This time, I shall reign triumphant.
It's just a shame it's not Clancy Brown, but
Yeah.
We are closer
Still a
than
good cut for Cortex.
oh yeah.
into the
So I'd like to change that Cortex is there this time, but he weren't on the PS1.
The vortex is not ready. We have no idea what it could do.
It just made no just real more weird.
Failure again. Capture him. Uh-oh. Prepare the female Bandicoot.
Now, Aiden, being the better gamer than me, is going to be the one in control for the most of this playthrough, just so that we can get through it quicker. What we're going to do is we're going to play through all three games. We're going to do the levels. We're going to get all the gems. We're also going to get all the relics. For now, gold relic will do, but we may make another set of videos afterwards showing you us getting the platinums, if we're up for that.
Yeah, sure.
It feels weird not seeing the little stopwatch there now.
Yeah. I spent those time with those relics. So like the design and everything, how they've kept it, you know,
Yeah,
same from the original.
the level layout's exactly the same, which is fantastic.
There you go, first trophy already.
Yep. That's for spinning 5 enemies in the same level, isn't it?
No.
Wasn't it? What was it for then?
Spin an enemy into another enemy
Oh,
twice in the same level.
I'm thinking of Coco's armor.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's how you get your first trophy. And we've already got a gem.
So should we just play for a relic now, but not don't worry if it's not platinum.
Yeah, sure. I mean, once you get used to doing the time trials, then the first level's easy enough to get gold on. It's still a bastard for platinum.
Oh yeah.
It took me ages to get quick enough to get the gold, but now I can pretty much do it for gold, but platinum is so fucking difficult on majority of these levels. Except for Hogwald. Really easy to get platinum on Hogwarts.
I should have checked at what time we need. Oh well, I can get it.
There's 28 seconds for a goal.
I don't remember that. Just get someone for free.
Well done.
What a start, eh?
See, Aiden is definitely the better gamer of the two of us. Yeah, I think it was like 43 seconds for Sapphire and 28 for Gold. Can't remember what Platinum was. When going for the relics on this level, it's all about how you handle these stairs. The way Aiden just bounced on each box to get up, that's how you've got to approach it, or else you're not going to get the gold. You missed it.
Yeah, I noticed.
So you just restart.
Yeah. I do that as soon as I make one slip. Restart.
Bounce on the Aku straight onto the time crate, and bounce on this time crate, spitting those. You need to be at, if you're at the high end of the 11 seconds, then you're probably taking a bit too long. By the time you get to the top of the stairs, you want to be at around 11 seconds.
Yeah. Be careful here though, because
yeah,
you got to time this.
When you hit that, wait for like at least 4 or 5 crates to appear before you start running over, or else you'll just run off the edge. And yeah, you can run and then jump the last bit.
Platinum!
Yay! You can run and then jump the last bit, but there is a time crate in there that you'll want to hit, so you don't want to do that. Aiden taking all the glory.
Well, yeah, I'm the one with the control, so...
I like how you spell it ADE, and that's not how you spell the first part of Aiden.
I know, but when I've...
But if you put AID, it's one S away from.
Yeah. Yeah, I did it with the other Crash games when I put this. I always just put IDE. I don't know why.
So that you don't sound like a sexually transmitted infection.
Good point.
Not HIV, but full-blown AIDS. Immediately we've got the invincibility. Because if you have Aku masks at the end of one level, they carry over into the next. So
obviously you lose them for the time relic.
Yeah. If you redo a level for the time relic, as soon as you hit that stopwatch, you lose whatever Aku masks you've got, because you've got to get the fastest time possible using just what's in that level.
Cortex on this one.
Yeah. You have to come back here when we've got a gem to go up that bit. There are 6 coloured gems in the game. And the gem you need for that is green? Is it?
I think so, I can't remember. I like that change though as well, that if you fail this you can go back on it on the first crash you could and you lost it. And there's your second trophy.
That's what those do. Yeah, that's for collecting enough Torna tokens and then going into the bonus level.
I like this as well.
Yeah. How Cortex just snatches her away.
In the PS1 version, she just stands there posing, and you're like, "Well, can't I do anything to you?"
Yeah, anyone who's tried to go all completionist on the original PS1 games will know that the first Crash Bandicoot was a bastard for gem collecting, because not only did you have to get all the crates, but you had to not die. In this one, they fixed that so that you only have to do that for the coloured gems, but for the standard white gems, it doesn't matter if you die halfway through and go back to a checkpoint, you can still get the gem, which is a lot better.
Oh, I've just thought of something. There was something I was going to do first level, but I didn't do. I'll go back and do it now.
Okay, does it have to be the first level?
Wait, don't
I think I know what you do.
It don't have to, but
Yeah, I think
if you do on your first level,
it's
you can
easy,
get that you can get over straight away.
Yeah. We'll do it on the first level to show you that it can be done immediately.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I should have done that first, because when I played it, it was the first thing I did.
Was it?
Yeah.
The first thing I did was go through the first level, and then I did the level again to do it.
Yeah, I can skip that.
Yep.
Just avoid all boxes. Well, you'd have to avoid all of them, but just don't break many.
I avoided all of them.
Oh, I did. Jump, 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 jump.
Yeah. Yeah, that's easy enough.
And if this was Crash 2, I would have a blue chain now.
Take a knee. Now he's fucking the floor.
He's dead.
He's dead, Jim.
And you get that trophy. I like the name of that one.
The box that
The
broke
box that brought the
Bandicoots
Bandicoots back.
It's brilliant.
There we go, I've done 2 levels,
Yeah.
and that's 3 trophies.
All you have to do for that trophy is just not collect the boxes, and as you see, they break his back.
I don't know how he's going to carry on the rest of this game now. Especially when he's got to do jumps with that bad back.
Yeah, it's alright. He'll just kill himself, he's got plenty of lives.
Right, 48 seconds for gold.
Oh, you're going for the relic now?
We was going to do that with all the levels, weren't we? Because we found out you don't get the running ability afterwards, so...
Oh, yeah.
If you want to get the race, you might as well just go...
We hadn't really talked about this beforehand, so I didn't know whether we were going to do each level and then the relic for each level, or whether we were just going to go through the game and then go back and get the relics. But it looks like that question has been answered. Was that just for fun?
Yeah.
I already don't think you're going to get platinum.
Ready?
Just because of that one little stop by the wall.
Yeah, well, like you said, for this video we'll do it another time.
Yeah.
If I don't get it.
We're happy with golds, because at least if you get the gold relics, you can platinum the game in terms of PlayStation trophies. So that's what we're aiming for with these videos. We're going to platinum the games, but we may afterwards go back to each game and get all the platinum relics for a separate video.
Yeah, we'll just put you a tell you in case you didn't hear it like the first 6 times. There we go.
I mean, if we were trying to get all the platinum relics now...
There we go, gold.
Yeah, if we were trying to get all the platinum relics now, you'd be waiting about 20 or so videos just for us to get through Native Fortress.
You still on that one?
I still have not got the relic yet for Native Fortress. He's platinumed the first Crash already.
It took ages though. I'll tell you that now.
I just need the relics. I've got all the gems and everything. There is, playing through this game, there is the issue that we need to bring up about how these games are now more difficult than the original PS1 games in terms of the controlling, because obviously the first 3 games were 3 separately made games that, you know, all had slightly different feeling controls, even though what you did was the same. But now these have all been made as one entity, and so they all use the same sort of controls from Crash 3. That's been transferred back to the first 2 games. But obviously the levels of the first 2 games were designed with their own controls in mind, and they've been very faithful to the level design. So now we have levels that are designed for slightly different feeling controls. Like in the third game, it's not an issue because it's the controls from the third game. Dang
it! Oh well, I can't get the gem anyway.
It affects the second game slightly. The first one, the most. In the sense that it's mainly how you jump and land that feels different. But I think people saying it's more difficult is mainly due to the fact that they're used to the old controls more, whereas, you know, this game's made to bring the modern generation to the old Crash games, and if you just start off playing these and get used to how these controls feel, it's pretty much the same. You know, you're still doing the same stuff, you just have to get used to the jumping and landing mechanics of these games. And I really feel that you know, once you're used to it, it's fine. I think people saying the first game's more difficult because of the controls. I think it's also less difficult because of the fact that you know, you don't have to not die to get the gems. That sort of balances out the difficulty of the first game. But yeah, having played the old games, I can understand what people are talking about, but I don't think it's that much of an issue once you get used to it. I am a massive fan of the original Crash Trilogy, and I'm so glad they brought it back, but as much nostalgia as I feel for the original trilogy, and as great as they were at the time, I actually think that this remaster is better. So far from what I've played.
Really?
Well, I've only played the first one so far because I'm still getting the relics, but I think I would rather play Crash 1 on this remaster than the PS1 Crash 1.
Well, if you want to get the gems, yeah.
Well, not just for, you know, in terms of difficulty, but in terms of actually just playing it. I prefer this version. And I am a person who is a fan of the old games, so I think they've done an amazing job with this.
I just like playing Crash Top in general. Well, except for certain ones, but we'll get to that in the future.
Except for
yeah,
certain late PS2 Crash games.
oops, what happened there?
I know what happened. You done messed up.
Dang it.
Damn it, Aiden, the world is watching!
Oh yeah, so you know, you're 20 people.
20? You've got high hopes.
Hey, we might get a few extra because it's Crash Bandicoot.
Maybe.
What the heck?
You by the end anyway.
That should be gold.
Nope, sapphire.
Fuck.
It's because you didn't hit that free coin.
Yeah. I'm gonna do that one again.
You're embarrassing us in front of the world. We're gonna get letters. I'm so sorry.
What letter?
Look at that cute.
It's 53. Shit.
If you hit that free crate, you would have got it.
Yeah. Oh, thanks for that hint.
Spinning a log platform lets you jump on it.
I wonder how you get on it.
So you really need to get a knack for those spinning platforms when it comes to, you know, doing the time trial on Native Fortress. And you have to climb up like 4 or 5 at a time.
Yeah. happy now?
I'm never happy. No, I'm happy.
Should be, because we're playing Crash!
Yeah, I'm so glad that they brought it back though. And so the way Crash was going, the best thing they could do was go back to the originals. Back when Crash was good. Nice.
That's definitely.
Gold.
The shiny.
Yeah, that one went pretty much flawlessly, so you can see how good you've got to be to get the platinum relics in this game.
Actually, you can't stop.
No.
And you need the mask because really you got to take a sacrifice and just run through the spikes at times.